That's what we're talking about. That's what we're doing. That's what I just said. Who's plucking this chicken? We're going live. You're not the boss of me. I mean, who does this guy think he is? We're live, guys. Doesn't matter. I don't know why I keep talking like this. It's 10 minutes after 1, and we know nobody's going to be in here, and that's fine. That's good. I like it. So, you guys know that YouTube is making a lot of changes. I didn't even see on the thing where to give your computer or your camera access. That was weird. I don't even know what's happening. I do have a little something over here, and I'm going to tell you a joke or two. Maybe it's been cold here, guys. I don't know if you guys if it's cold where you guys are at, but we got a knock at the door last night about 2:30 in the morning, and it was a snowman. He was wanting a hot water bottle. I'm like, what the heck? That's cold. 2 nights ago, my neighbor called me about 3 in the morning. I was still awake, and he said, "Could you come over here and help me chisel the dog off the fence?" That's how cold it was. It was so cold that down the street they're serving coffee on a stick. So now, yeah, look at that, guys. Now we got two eyeballs watching us. Okay. It's so cold. I actually saw a dog chasing a rabbit, and they're both ice skating. I mean, geez. Anyways, we know Ron was out there in real time. Oh yeah, let's give you guys a quick update. We do have a. We're going to be coming live. We're coming in hot tomorrow, 7 p.m., which is actually this evening because here right now is Sunday morning, Saturday night actually, but Sunday morning, 1 a.m. 1 a.m. And so we're going to pull an all-nighter. You guys know I've been laying low. My bed sags, but YouTube they like videos, so all right, why not? We'll do a cotton picking live. See what happens, guys. If you want to know the story about what happened over the last few days, I've been laying low. I told you guys my bed sags, but wasn't lying about that. You guys can watch the latest video, and got 30 views on it. So we know we ain't gonna get any views on this. Not at this hour. Not at 1 o'clock in the cotton picking morning. Wait a minute, Ron is here. Ron, can you hear me loud and clear? Can we? I need a confirmation that you can hear me loud and clear. Can you hear me loud and clear? Confirmation. Woo! Ron's in the house. Somebody stepped up to the cotton picking plate and saved the day, baby. Yes, loud and clear. All right, because I was wondering, you know what, Ron? It didn't. Usually, it'll when you go to plug in, it'll say allow permission. Like you can let YouTube use don't allow or allow this time or every time. I'm just like maybe they've took over my computer. You guys know. I mean, I had a thumbnail. I set up a thumbnail there, Ron. I can't type any faster. Okay, it's all right. You guys know it's like I don't know what's going on. I uploaded another YouTube short, and it was a little bit blurry. And I've asked everybody. Everybody says it was clear. The last YouTube short that we did about the one that says the individual that you see on the screen right now, that one, it's a little blurry on my computer, but on the phone it looks fine. So I uploaded another one. These are some of the old videos. I took little snippets of. Wait a second. Now, how did this guy get in here? Can you lead a horse to water? Now, you just hold on a mule kicking Mississippi minute. I want to know how this guy got in here at this hour. Do you know what time it is in Tennessee? It's uh it's 4 in the morning, and he should not be awake right now. But that's a good joke, guys. You can lead a horse to water, but a pencil must be lead. That's all you got to do, guys. Keith, I'm going to tell you guys, I'm so excited. I'm so pumped. I had a revelation. I've had multiple revelations simultaneously, individually, separately, and at the same time on the same night. Um, you guys, you got to watch that last video that I did if you want to know what's been going on with me the last 4 days. And we already know. Keith and I, we've talked about this. Uh, a hippo Christmas, Keith. Yes, Keith and I, we talked about this many times. Oh, by the way, if I lose my train of thought, remember what I got to tell you what Keith and I have talked about many times. Should we do that now, and then we'll talk about Natalie? Okay, we'll talk about this first thing first. Okay, first of all, Keith and I have talked about this. Why do you get all this reward okay, for something that requires no effort. You don't have to store any of this stuff on your computer. Just click, go live. There's no editing, no pushing buttons, no B-roll, no nothing. Easy, easy peasy. And I get about 100 views every time I do a live stream. No, not always. Depends on the hour. Like this one, if we shut it down within 30 minutes, an hour, it'll get about 30, 40, 50 views. But if I upload a video that you edit, and you script out and you do all that stuff, put in some stuff, you get nothing. So we still don't know why we get favored for doing something that requires very little effort. And then stuff that you put a lot of effort into, you get no reward. I don't know, understand that. Can you guys explain that to me? Why we get rewarded for something that requires very little effort, and we get no reward for something that requires a lot of effort? I don't know. Anybody break it down? I'd like to hear it. Anyways, Keith, it's time to take the antibiotics. Is what time it is. Okay. Yeah. All right. I had no idea. Well, Ron, you know what? It was only Ron knew I was here because he had commented, what was it, Ron? I can't, I think you replied. Oh, I replied to one of you. I was a little bit behind on my comments. So I know there's a lot of people that get mad. A lot of people are getting mad. We're gonna be talking about. We're gonna roll up our sleeves. We're going deep this Sunday. And guys, I don't know if you want to poll that. You know what we could do is a little poll. We're gonna be staying here. I don't have all my data because I'm not on YouTube right now, but I think it was 74% of the people like streaming from YouTube, and only 24% like StreamYard. So it kind of looks like from here on out, guys, we're probably going to be streaming on YouTube. Why not? It's easy. Very, very easy. Yeah, yeah. It's time to take the antibiotic. Did I already do the deja vu joke? Yeah. Oh, here's one for you. You guys ready for this? Let's get this out of the gate. We're only 7 minutes in. We know people are very impatient and they want to, like, they're out of here in a couple seconds. So I want to show you. You guys heard the one about, this is cool. You guys ever seen this? Hold on a minute. Okay. I don't even like snakes, but you guys like, hold on. Hold on a minute now. Wait a minute. Oh, we got to look at that. Can you see him? Okay, hold on now. Hold on now. I don't even like snakes, but you heard the one about the snake that walks in the bar, and he says, snake says to the bartender, "Hey, bartender, where'd I get these legs? How did I get these legs?" Snakes don't have legs. That's comedy. Okay, hello, Ron. I'm on the phone. So this is pretty rough. Cooper says hello to his favorite Uncle Ron. All right, now don't let me forget. I put Natalie. If you guys are a little bit cold on this winter night, I think we had the official first day of winter, which was a couple days ago, and I put one of Natalie's new fireplace videos. Put that up on the community tab. She's only a few hours away. I think within Keith, she's in striking distance. I saw that Chris, maybe Ron knows. I think she might be within 25, 26 hours from getting her 3,000 hours. So I know that Ron said he's watching, and Keith has been working feverishly behind the scenes on her beach video. She's got, I know what Keith does, and he doesn't like that when I talk about it, but doesn't matter. He's been helping her a lot, so we got to praise Keith for that. And yeah, so hopefully that will see a little dollar sign on her little videos. Um, but I tell you, YouTube, YouTube, we're going to be talking about YouTube Sunday. Now, wait a cotton picking second here. Now, Retro Nerd Girl's in the house. Greetings, all. Look at this. Your ears must be ringing. Keith and I were just talking about you last night. I really got to get over there to see Retro Nerd Girl. I end up had an event on Christmas Eve. We were promoting your event. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think you were having a Christmas Eve celebration. So Keith had mentioned it. And we were promoting it for you. But you know what? I do need to get over there and see Retro Nerd Girl. I was out of it for 4 days. I did a video, and you guys, I dressed it up and I made it kind of fun. But yours truly was not feeling that Smurfy for about 4 days. Oops, I bumped my thing. Yeah, it was tough sledding. I think it all came to a screeching halt because I go fast and furious from basically September, October, November, all of December. So, and then it all comes to just a complete crashing halt. It just stops. And so, thank you guys. LOL. Retro Nerd Girl. All right. You know what? We don't. I bet I could. Keith is probably, if I know Keith, he's right now. I'm going to do this. He's probably over there. And you know what he's doing? He's learned how to multitask and he's probably getting a link. So I went over here and got a link and I'll just go ahead paste a link in there like this. Okay, so that's Ron's. Now let's see if we can pop Retro Nerd Girl. Let's see if we can get her link in there because she's all about the movies and she's almost got 9,000 subscribers and who doesn't love movies? We I think this is a very nice gal. She's very nice, and we'll just go ahead and drop the link there too. And I'll tell you what, you know what, Keith, since you're a semi nice guy, and we'll go to your channel and we'll see how many subscribers you have. You got 55. He's been stuck on 55. But nonetheless, we will put your link in there. And then if anybody that's watching the replay would like to know more about Keith, we can just drop that link right there. There it is. So you guys got your links in the chat. How you like that? Now it just really doesn't depend because guys, sometimes these Retro Nerd Girl, have you noticed that too? Well, I know you stream StreamYard, but on YouTube it can be done in a matter of minutes. Sometimes the chat is rendered and it's up and it's live and it's going strong 5-10 minutes later. Sometimes it takes an hour. Sometimes it takes 8. Sometimes it takes 10. Nobody knows. It's all a mystery. Like the YouTube shorts, sometimes you put them on there. Sometimes they put them on the shelf. Sometimes they don't. So, but I wasn't expecting anybody to be on here at this hour. I want to know what Retro Nerd Girl is doing up to this hour. Maybe she wakes up early. I can't multitask. I am monolingual. Hello, Retro. No, we got them in there. So we got everybody's link that's in there. That's always nice. So let me do the pitch, guys. This is Cory's comedy channel. What do you say when you don't know what to say? We're all about the fun. We're the fun channel. We're like a fungus. We grow on you. We're also like a wart. We grow on you. Also, it's a dilemma because I'm like a drug. You can only take me in small doses. But nonetheless, we like to do funny skits and we have clean comedy, clean jokes. And then what we do on Sundays, we come together and the fun club come together. And what we do is we support everybody. We drop their links and we hope that we just ask that if you're a small channel, we even had Retro Nerd Girl one time. She made a little video giving the top 10 channels to help YouTubers grow channels, and we made the list of the top 10. Okay, Jody Archer, Ron is staying with me for Christmas, so you have us both watching today. Wonderful. Okay, very nice. Let me go here. I will click on this. Okay, Jody, I just looked at your channel here, so okay, you're kind of you don't really have much. You don't like I said, we never know who's who. But when it comes to YouTube, we have a lot of people. I admire a lot of our people in our community. They're not an ego. They just take it, in stride. They're not in competition. They're here. YouTube is a hobby, or they're having fun. That's wonderful. We have some people that are monetized, some people that are trying to get monetized, some people that don't want to get monetized. We have a whole variety of a lot of different people. That's what makes it interesting. Cooper says hello to his cousin, Landu. Oh yeah, Lando. That's the dog. Yeah, the puppy. Lando. I believe I pronounced that right. Retro Nerd Girl. She is editing. Yes. Okay. Wonderful. Let's see. Hold on a minute here. I'm not a YouTuber. Just supporting Ron and his friends. Very good. Yeah. Well, you're smart. That's all this stuff comes with. I've told everybody it took me 4.5 years, and anybody that's been working on YouTube for an extended period of time, you guys know what it's about. You know what's required. It takes a lot of effort, a lot of energy, to enter into the promised land. And when you get there, it's all a big secret because nobody knows what it is until you get there. And then you go through that whole process of then you have to assimilate that and process it. And I have, and then so it is. It's about what I expected. We're not going to break records, so I'm not going to quit my day job. But also, I've been learning now after 4.5 years to be able to find balance. I think that if you want to do YouTube professionally and have a viable future, try to build a financial wall around your life that nothing can penetrate. That's all well and good, but that will definitely take. It takes time. That's not something that can be done. And I don't really believe that YouTube is a passive income. You're only about as good as your last upload, so you got to keep uploading. And Ron, this guy right there, Ron's been around a long time. We got his Christmas light video. I always get a good. That's probably one of the funniest cotton picking videos, which is now Christmas is over. So that's the thing about doing Christmas videos. It's seasonal. So I try to do seasonal content, or what do they call it? Evergreen content. So my videos will always be in season, but that's not the case. It's hard to get people to watch your videos. But this is Saturday night, and I thought, well, let's just go up on here. And we got 10 eyeballs in here. It's like the eyeball that walked into the bar. And the bartender says, "Hey, Mr. Eyeball, what are you looking for?" I think I wrote that joke. So, you start studying comedy long enough, you start to come up with some of your own jokes. I am a tuber, which is either a French fry potato or a person that plays the big instrument in the band, the tuba. Yeah, right. He used to play in a three-piece band. That's all they knew was three pieces. Yeah. I used to work with a lot of now that's pretty much when I go to all these events, there's like usually remember they had the orchestras and they had the 3, 4 piece band, 5 piece band. They're gone. They usually have now karaoke. People can do their own singing. A lot of people like that, or there might be a one man band where he's got a little iPad hooked up with a lot of tracks that he plays music to. The DJs back in the old days, they used to wheel those big old heavy speakers and stuff in and big old boxes. A friend of mine's a DJ, and we played a gig out at Laughlin on New Year's Eve one night. And used to have all of those. You just have all the CDs and the records, and you queue them all up. But now it's all just not done on your phone. You could have 5,000, 10,000 songs all on your phone at a click of a button. I mean, things have changed. You guys know the difference between a DJ and a dog? Dog knows when to stop scratching. You know, DJs, they scratch. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, we got Jody is in the house. We got Retro Nergro who's up editing. That's commitment. That's dedication. Ron, he's on the other side of the world. He's from the future. He was going to be a fortune teller, but he couldn't see a future in it. But Ron is from the future. It's Sunday afternoon there, and he's got to go to bed, and he's got to get up Monday morning, which is our Sunday, and he does that, and which was nice. Everybody had a break last week. We did take a break from our Super Sunday because I was busy. But I don't think a lot of people realize when I tell them that I'm busy, they don't believe me that I'm busy. They don't believe it. We've been on here. Look at this. This is equivalent to a 20-minute video already, guys. Okay, no editing. Real easy. You could do that 4 or 5 times a day, maybe. Maybe that's how you get out of the YouTube box. Keith, what we're going to have to do is, I like what Keith, we're talking about it, and he says it's a bubble. Keith, the YouTube universe has this in a bubble, and it's the same. You're just in a little bubble, and very often, it's not very often that another bubble just floats into our bubble. But you can call it a bubble. Um, I call it a box. We're in the YouTube box. And everything we do is always about the same number of views on a video. But anyways, that's the thing. You know what, guys? I'm talking 4.5 years. You would think that, okay, I've told you guys this before. Uh, with YouTube. Um, you would think that after 4.5 years and over 600 videos and consistency that you'd gain more favor, but that's not how the game is played. I don't know. I don't know how you. I don't know what you got to do. I don't know what you got to do to prove yourself worthy. Uh, maybe Keebler knows, or Ron. They have quite a few subscribers. Keith, when I was, this is Ron, when I was in school band, I played the tuba. The times I wished I had chosen something smaller. Yeah, there you go. I tried my luck with the trombone, believe it or not. I think that, the trombone with the thing. That didn't last very long. I was offered a job in the nursing home, but I thought it was a dying industry. Gee, you're coming in here again. You're not even a comedian and trying to show me up like you always do. That's funny, man. That's another, you know what? There's always one joke that's worth the price of the live stream. Do you know I was going to get a job in the nurse home? I thought, that's a dying industry. I'm going to write that down. God bless America. I have to. 10 eyeballs, they can wait. Um, job. I got to write it down. Job in the nursing home. God, that's funny, man. But I thought it was a dying industry. That that's a good one. I got it written down. That's a keeper, man. I like that. See, that's a lot of things people don't realize. Like when I went through all the books, and I bought up all the books, guys, and I got quite a vast library of jokes. And then I'm a synthesizer. I basically go through a researcher. I like researching jokes and comedy. And if you read enough joke books, you start to see how they start to repeat themselves. So that's when you're starting to get close. Yeah, it's not very often that that I get to hear a new joke, but I never heard that one before. Yeah, my teacher was he always thought it was hysterical that he'd tell a joke, and I would think it's so funny. It's 100 years old, But if you haven't heard it, it's new. Look at this. I could probably get off the screen. What happened? Where did I go? Did you guys get to see my snake? I actually played the trombone for 8 years, but always found it hard to find the right positions. I actually played the trombone, but always found it hard to find the right positions. Okay, you're right. Yeah, you're talking about the positions because you got that bar thing. It's got to slide down. Yeah, it wasn't my. I don't have the musical gift, even though I used to play with Nick Nasal. You guys ever heard of him, Nick Nasal, and the Nasty Nose Pickers? You think it's music, but it's not. Okay, no. Sorry, guys. I can't help myself. Can you believe what were the odds? Is anybody laying odds on what the chances that Keith was in here tonight? I had no idea. That was a total surprise. Retro Nerd Girl, she surprised me. And Ron, I kind of figured he might be because he just had replied to one of my comments. I was a little bit late. We had Jody that popped in, and I guess she's friends with Ron. But yeah, we just caught the wind, guys. That we always love it when people are succeeding. Especially the people that are affiliated with the fun club, and like Natalie, she's getting real close to her. She's getting close to her hours. So, I mean, that's just for the first level, 3,000 hours. All right, Keith, my great auntie used to call a trombone a knock me off the pavement. Yeah, a knock me off the pavement. Your great auntie used to call a trombone. Okay. Yeah, that's like I said, I've always, you know what, all the comics and stuff, that play the guitar. If you can just play acoustic guitar, there's just something. Um, timeless about music. Music is can transport you to another dimension, and it's pretty awesome, especially if you have the skill. I used to. There's a guy that used to play in the lounge, and he could transcend it. Man, he was so awesome. Played the piano, and he could sing, and incredible. Where magic is a whole different medium. It's a visual medium, and it's all based on surprise and catching people off guard and being one step ahead. And I mean, flotation is flotation. If you float a fishbowl, a girl, a car, a helicopter, flotation is flotation. I remember back in the days with Cirque du Soleil and Mystère and and oh, it was to have a variety act that was magic is different. Even though it's mighty and it's powerful, some of the best times of my life are when I meet people and I we're together for about 10 or 15 minutes, and I show them my A set, and they get mystified and they never see me again. That's what I just love that because after a while you become a repetitious bore, and nobody is a hero in his own home. Every hero becomes a bore, and so magic is totally different than music. Music you is timeless, and look at Frank Sinatra and Elvis. I mean, these guys, their legacy lingers on, and we see them all the time. I work with them. Marilyn Monroe, they always got an impersonator. Elvis is always there. Frank Sinatra. I work with a lot of different impersonators, but magicians, different. Magic is totally different. The baritone players and the trumpet would always get upset with us, and we would try to empty our spit valves on them. Okay. Is that what happens? Is that what it was? Did you have a spit valve? Probably would fill up with spit. Look at this, Keith. Look at who did, and you know what? Happy baby. Her ears must have been ringing too. I called Keith this evening. I called him about 5 o'clock. I think it was his time. It would have been a little bit, maybe a little bit later. What was it, Keith? 4 or 5? And I asked if you were going to be going on BBB's live stream. I actually went on there. I was on there for a little while. I was on there, I think, probably about an hour. But we got Happy Baby is in the house. So she's from the Philippines. And look at this. Now we got Natalie's in here. Natalie, we were just talking about you too. So we got your fireplace. Any of you guys are out there, and it's on this. We're a couple days into winter now, and you need to stay warm. We got one of Natalie's videos. It's her fireplace video, one of her latest, and we put that up on the community tab for you. We got the sound is we got the message. The trumpets have been sounded. I know that Dixie put out a post about you, about your hours, so that we know you're getting close. So we got you up on the community tab, and Keith is working hard for you. And Ron, I saw him over there. I watched your video too for quite a while, your fireplace one. Yep, it's we're going to be celebrating Natalie here pretty soon. Hello, happy baby. All right, now I'm getting a notification, another notification. I only stay with channels till they get to 10,000. Yeah, subscribers, except in BBB's case, who threatened my life if I didn't stay to 100,000. Yeah. That's one thing good about Keith is he's always going to have job security on this channel. If he's only going to be working with you guys till you get 10,000, he's going to be here a long time. So you got to get used to him. You got to get used to this guy being around here, man. All right, happy baby. Isn't this? Oh, wait a minute. You know what I could do? Yeah, we got to put Happy Baby's link in there. Hold on a second here. Hold on a minute. We got to go over here. We got to get Happy Baby there. She's from the Philippines. I told you last week you were on my I put you on there a week or two ago, and I had my mom watch that Happy Baby, and she's like, "Gee whiz, pretty busy over there." I said, "Yeah, no grass grows under anybody's feet at the Philippines. Gee, they go 100 miles an hour over there." Got Happy Baby's link in there. Oh, Natalie was in there. I'm sorry, Natalie. You want to drop your link too? We always get that's a tradition. I got all the right words, just have to rehearse them. Natalie, if you be, yeah, put your link in there too, Natalie, please. If you could do it, makes it easier. Or do you want me to go do it, Natalie? Let me know. I'll give you a couple minutes. Thank you, Corey. So Natalie, yeah, we got everybody's link in here. I was just running over there. What the heck is going on, man? I just had my nose down. Now my mouth is not working. I think I need to have my X-rays touched up a little bit. All right, let's keep it rolling, guys. We've got 14 cotton picking eyeballs in here at 1:30 in the morning. Natalie, okay, yeah, that's your okay, Natalie. Wonderful. There's Natalie's link. So guys, here's the pitch. If you are one of the chosen and by some miracle you happen to be watching this replay, okay? We don't know. That's what we do. We just kind of we roll this up in the ball. It's like a billboard, throw it out into the YouTube space, and we try to promote our club, our fun club. And anyways, so you can see once this chat has been populated, you can just right click the link and go visit your favorite channels. That's what you know. But anyways, we just keep pitching the same cut and picking story every day. Happy baby, happy New Year, Keith. Happy New Year to all. Yeah, that's right. It's going to be Happy New Year here real soon. And again, Natalie, what we'll probably do, I don't really have anything extra special planned for tomorrow. Last week we weren't able to go live because I had a program, but we're definitely going to be on live. And then you know what? Maybe I'll do is I'll put a poll up there. We'll go. We'll stick with this the 7 o'clock thing, but maybe starting after next week, I think Keith would like if we went a little bit earlier, and we might about 6 o'clock rather than 7. Maybe I'll put a little poll, see if people like it, because that's why we're going to stay on. If you guys want to sway that, what do they call that with the needle? You want to sway the needle or get it to sway in your favor. We, as of it speaks right now, 74% of the people like us when we StreamYard on YouTube, and only 24%, 76%, I think, and 24% like StreamYard. What's the best Christmas record? Over here, it's Merry Christmas, Everybody by Slade. Is that Slade? You want to know the truth? I haven't listened to that much Christmas music this year. Um, it is what it is. Too busy. YouTube, guys, I'll tell you what, I've gotten pretty much getting away from everything because you don't have really a lot of time for it. And I don't mean to be we don't, anybody over here in this neck of the woods know what would you say our favorite theme song is for Christmas here? There's so many of them. They start playing them in around, I'd say August. That's about the time they start playing Christmas music, right, guys? About August. That's true. That's true. Is that Slade or is that ain't Sade? Is that Slade? 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 I think it's Slade. Ron, it's been a couple minutes since you're still a trooper, man. You still show up. I know a lot of people, they, if they keep score, it's like, well, if you don't come over and watch them, they don't come over. I mean, hey, you guys, everybody gets busy, man. You got to wait till you've been doing this for about 5 years, guys. I mean, it's a lot of work. Just here listening. All right. 30, I would have never guessed. Let's see. Do we have everybody's link in the chat? We got Natalie's in the chat. We got Ron is in the chat. Happy Baby's in the chat. We got Keith is in the chat. Retro Nerd Girl is in the chat. Anybody else? And we have Jody. Jody's going to be watching on Sunday too. And she's over in the UK, the United Kingdom. Ron, I tell you. Ron, I tell you what, he's something else, isn't he, guys? He's really doing it, man. He's got a lot of variety. Tilt, scale, yeah, tilt. Oh yeah, tilt. Tilt is maybe a term you're looking for. Yeah, I like that guy's tilt. If you guys want to get the tilt, the scale into your favor, because you prefer StreamYard? Well, you got to go up there and vote. It might be down there a little ways now, maybe 10 videos or so, because I have a tendency to put a lot of people up on the community tab. But yeah, guys, I did that video, and it always humbles me because isn't that pretty sad? I get less views on my videos now than I did 4.5 years ago when I first started this. And I don't know if YouTube's trying to tell me something because there wasn't even a joke in it. There's nothing in the title about a joke. There was nothing in the description about a joke. I said a trap. It was a trap. Nobody knew what it was. And that's I kind of like that. I like the wild card. I'm a mystery. I like to keep people guessing. They don't know what I'm gonna do. They don't know if I'm serious or if I'm. They know I'm a joker. Um, so I've tried everything, and we're up to 16 eyeballs. We got 16 eyeballs in here, Keith. Keith is uh, Keith is in charge, guys. When lead moderator's not, I know he'll get mad. Keith wants to. He wants to be outstanding without standing out. Anyway, another thing that we talked about, guys, with Keith when we were talking. This is a true story, and I know it's true because I made it myself. There's something that I think that people really like. I think they like when you go live. They like the interaction. They like it's real time. It's unscripted. It's live. They can interact, and there's just something about it. You guys know. As soon as this thing is over and you press end, it just goes right there to the scrap heap. And there's a whole team of YouTubers that come over. They pick up the video and they carry it out there to the cemetery. And they throw it in the cemetery, the YouTube cemetery, and they bury it. They bury it under billions and billions. And it's like, you know what? It's like all them videos that I edited. I didn't think I was just doing that for my health because I have a lot of I think some of them are pretty good. I could be wrong. I don't know. I just maybe it's my taste in humor. I don't know. But yeah, we all kind of want. That's like you know what with not Happy Baby, but with Retro Nerd Girl, hers is so niche specific that I could see how people would deep dive her channel. My goal for 2025 is 56 subscribers and maybe a second video. There you go. Look at that, guys. Keith is he's optimistic. You know, that difference between an optimist and a pessimist. An optimist sees the sky as partly sunny. The pessimist sees it as partly cloudy. It's the same sky. It's just a different way to see it. But like Keith, is that awesome, guys? This cat has been stuck on 55 subscribers for about 8 months. And he doesn't come in here sniveling. You don't hear him crying about it. He's got a goal. His goal for 2025 is to get 56 cotton picking subscribers and maybe a second video. See, that's it, guys. How can you top that? Got to give him an A plus for attitude. No goal, just to live happy and being alive. Yes, very nice. I've talked about that too, guys. That's really wonderful. Happy baby. Well, I've said that before too, you guys. Goals are elusive and they can be defeating because what happens when you set a goal and then you achieve it? Then what? It's always like, guys, when you go as far as you can see, when you get there, you can see farther. No matter how far you go, you can always see farther. So that's all that it is. It's just a bar that's going to continuously move. You'll never arrive. So Happy Baby has the right philosophy. No goal. Just want to be just to live happy and be alive. It's wonderful. Can we give her a round of applause? I like that, Happy Baby. Very nice. That's like me. You know what? I told you know what? I admire a lot of the people in our community. Some of them are just so cotton picking happy. And here I am, the one getting my feathers all ruffled because my videos aren't performing that well. But gee whiz. I mean, after 600 and some cotton picking uploads, you'd think that they just want people to watch it. But geez, I mean, I guess you're supposed to be, you're supposed to be happy always. That is the goal, happiness. What do we got here? When you in the video, it's like Mission Impossible, and the tape just incinerates itself. Yes. That's why I've been doing that afterwards, guys. In 5 seconds, this video will self destruct in 5 seconds. I've been doing that at the end of these lives because that's true, Keith. That is absolutely true. Mission Impossible tape just incinerate itself. Yep. How true. Yeah, yeah, I would have thought. I didn't even know, guys. I had no idea what it was all about. Natalie is getting close to. She's going to be learning. Still got a ways to go. Level one to get to the second level. And I'll tell you, it's a game changer because it changes everything. So now we're going to see, guys, from that date, from the anniversary date when I clicked apply now and got approved from that day. And nobody really, I don't know whether or not they have the answer to this. Dixie has said it. Maybe Dixie Cuddles would be the only person that really truly knows the answer to this question. And whether or not I don't even want to talk about it because we've talked about it. I don't see myself next year having 4,000 hours of watch time in 1 year. Why? Because I was pushing, I was gunning hard, and I was getting 800-900 hours every 28 days. Now my watch hours is down. I think it was like 300% because I'm getting about I don't know what it is, pretty low. It's like in the 200s now. So at that pace, on my anniversary date, if they do a algorithmic test and run the tape, and then look at it, they're like, "Oh, naughty, naughty, naughty! You don't have 5,000 hours." So at that level, that'll be fine too. So I'm not afraid, and I'm a free man now. I've earned that right. I know what the game is. I know how it's played, and that's the beauty of it. What I signed up for are the intangibles, and so I'm just trying to find my way. I'm like out in the wilderness, just trying to find my way. There was a guy named Al, and he was in a race, and people who yelled at him to go because that was his goal. Go out. I just made it up. What the heck? There was a guy named, is that AI? It could be AI or Al, and he was in a race, and people who yelled at him to go because that was his goal. Go out, to go out. You just made that up. See, Keith is he's awesome. When I have done a live, it sits there processing for hours. But if I go into studio, it's there and it plays right away. Well, what that's doing is I know that like to render that in the high definition, usually the standard def is usually pretty much done. And I will give you guys a little secret. Like I've been, because I got somebody got mad at me in here for running ads during a live stream, so I don't do that anymore um, because I learned my lesson. Anyways, what the ads want, I wanted to be able to get off the screen, say, guys, just click a button. We're gonna take a little break. We'll be right back. But that's not how it works. Some people have the preferred plan or YouTube Premium. They don't even get ads, so you can run all the ads you want, and they're still going to see. You can't get out of screen, so that's okay. Um, but what was the? Oh yeah, about the it takes time. Pretty much the standard definition is completed. But in order for that thing to render, it does go into that process, and it can take up to 12 hours. And then with the chat to sync all that. So usually the chat's not available. Who knows? There's just no, you can't figure it out, guys. Sometimes it's 5 minutes, sometimes it's an hour, sometimes it's six, sometimes it's 8 hours, sometimes it's 10. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. If anybody has the answer, let me know. Guys, we're going to keep this. Are we going to keep this under an hour? That'd be nice. Siri messed that up. Go. A goal is to go out, go out, go out. That was his goal. And Siri keeps putting that stinking word out in there. Yeah, it's funny. Keith, you're awesome, man. I feel you. I feel you. Siri messed that up. Go. A goal is to go. Yeah, a goal is to go. That's the whole thing, guys. Where do you go? That's why people that had a goal to go to the moon, they went there. Now where? Where are you going to go? It matters whenever you go as far as you can see, guys. When you get there, you can always see farther. So it doesn't matter. You have to be like happy. She wants to be happy. She wants to live and be happy, and we have to enjoy the process. I teach that too. Yet I'm not always not always happy. I definitely wasn't happy. And if you don't, you want to watch my last video, I put it up on the community tab. I tell everybody watch it before it's deleted. Try to create some of that urgency, get people to watch it before it's deleted. But I only got 30 views on it, and I thought it was kind of cute. But that's really what happened. I'm not lying. I'm not fibbing about what happened. I really wasn't doing so hot for about 4 days. You made up a joke. It's funny, Keith. Yeah, yeah, Keith. He's a funny guy, man. Very very funny. So that's what it is, guys. And you know what? For the streamers, we got everybody in here streaming though. Look at that. We got Keith. He's in here. He's a moderator. We got Ron. He's started. Remember that when Keith and I used to talk about Ron. Ron's going to be. He's going. You watch. He's going to go. He's going to start going live. And behold, he started going live. That's awesome. Happy baby. She goes live. Natalie. She goes live. Keith he's always live. Moderates for everybody. Retro Neuro Girl. She goes live. And you'll find out that everybody that goes live, they're the one on the live streams. So that's a great strategy, guys. If that's what you're trying to get, if you want to be monetized and you need hours, you just remember that it was I think there was a movie, Build It and They Will Come. It was what was that? It was was it Field of Dreams? I think. Build it and they will come. Build it and they will come. What is that? Build what? Yeah, build that baseball field. Do you know that 6 out of 7 dwarves aren't happy? Okay, is that true? Hold on here. Hang on a second, guys. Do you know that oh yeah. That's probably I never thought of that though, Ron. That's pretty if I had your material, I'd be going places. Okay. Here's a on on words. You have to go live to live. To live. You have to go live to live. Yeah, okay. Let's see if you can mess that up. Yeah, you know what? Keith and I were just talking about that the other day. Live and live. They're basically spelled the same way, but you have to use them in context. So here's a plan. Here's a play. Here's a plan on words. Here's a play on words. You have to go live to live. That's nice. You see this? We're dropping wisdom. We got philosophers that are in here. We got people that have a wonderful philosophy about being happy. They like the camaraderie. They like the connection. They like the support. They like to be a part of something. They come in here and interact with other people that have similar interests. And then we could just touch base for a moment in time. And we loaded up the chat there with the links. And then we give a shout out. And what we do is we shout it out into the universe. We let it echo out into the universe. We shout as loud as we can that we hope that eyeballs. We only got one cotton picking like in here, guys, and we got 10 eyeballs. What's up with that? Let's see if that changes it, or if we lose eyeballs. But I don't even know if it matters, guys. You saw the title for this. Did you see? You guys saw the title. I ain't spending no more cotton picking time working on keywords I'm not doing none of it. You even saw the thumbnail. Nothing fancy because it doesn't matter if you do custom thumbnails. Doesn't matter. It doesn't make me a believer. It ain't gonna make me believe because I've already done it. I've uploaded over 600 videos. Yep, and the more you upload, the less views you get. Now you explain that. I would love to. You guys enlighten me. Some cat. We got 12 cats in here. Well, we got 12 eyeballs. We got 6 cats. But could somebody enlighten me? Enlighten me. God bless America. Okay, here's the plan. Okay, I already read that one. Yeah, live. That's why, you know what? The English language is so confusing. That's like if you have a mouse and you have a house, what do you say when you have two houses, right? If you have more than one house, you have two houses. But you don't say if you have two mouses. That's not. You say two mice. You don't say two mouses, but you say two houses. So why don't you say two heises, right? Does that make any sense, guys? That makes perfect sense to me. Like, why are buildings called buildings when they're already built? They're already built, for cotton picking sakes. Building? And why do they call them driveways when you park your car in them? Like a traffic light. Why they call them stoplights? Don't they make traffic go? See, it just it makes you wonder. So, guys, are we gonna? We got. You better get in. You better say what you guys got to say because we're gonna keep this. I think we need to keep it under an hour, guys. Okay, for replay value. And still only got one. Less my cotton picking thing is not refreshing. Maybe it's not refreshing. I don't think it matters. I've been on other people's video, like I said, guys, and they say hit the like button, and the little button on the video just lights up and flickers. I've seen it. Seen it happen 3 or 4 times. Haven't seen it lately, but yeah, guys, I'll tell you what. We're gonna try something new because the definition for insanity: keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over and expecting a different result. It's the same thing every time. We don't get cotton picking views on videos that I upload. What's that all about? We got 2 likes on there. So, what are you guys trying to tell me something? Maybe they're trying to tell me something. So maybe my strength, the great equalizer for me, is just go live, and then I can help all you guys. Just keep talking about your channels, keep dropping links. Is that what we got to do? Maybe that's what we got to do. And YouTube Shorts. We're going to do another round of them. I'm going to try another strategy. I tried not even looking directly in the camera. I tried the cowboy hat without a cowboy hat, different hats, different. We keep trying, but I know it won't make any difference. I even knew that last video that I did. I knew it was a good video. I was proud of it. I liked it, and I knew that's what was going to happen. I knew before they even did it. I knew they were going to do that. That's okay. Why is packages delivered by road and a shipment be delivered by ship is cargo? All right. Yeah. Why is packages are delivered by road a shipment, but delivered by ship is a cargo? Yeah, I know. You know what? Could somebody please explain this to us, please? I mean, it makes sense when you think about it. You know what? Modest Reviews. He did a whole slew of those. I don't know how many of them he had on there. It was a video. I don't even know how many. If he ever watched this, which I probably never would, but that would be. I'd like to feature that one up on there. He's got so many cat and picking videos, but there's a whole bunch of those types of sayings. But that does make sense. I'm sure there's more of them. Retro Nerd Girl. So we got everybody's link in there. Retro Nerd Girl is up editing videos. So what do you think, Retro Nerd Girl? This is just the way to go, isn't it? Look at that. I'm not taxing my CPM on my, what do they call that with your RAM from your computer? I'm not storing anything, not taking up any space. Don't even have to do a thumbnail. Don't have to do nothing. You don't have to go to Canva. You don't have to import images. You don't have to remove background. You don't have to do. All you just do is just go up on there and click the thing to take a photo and go like that. And you can come up on here. You can do a video that is 50 times longer than your other video and get 5 times, 20 times as many views. I'll tell you, some make it make sense to me, guys. I'm all ears. Come on here on Sunday. Break it down to me. Teach me. It's like, well, the theory: teach one, teach one, teach one, and you guys can teach me. I'm willing to learn. You are on the right track, I think. You think I'm on the right? I don't know. I do not know. I do not know. I've had to find my balance, girl. I'm telling you. I thought to myself, this dog don't hunt, man. I mean, the way I've been doing it, I don't care what anybody says. I'm a people pleaser. I'm not ashamed to admit it, but I got to draw a line because I'm like, how much blood can you get out of a turnip? It's like, how much can you give to something that doesn't really give anything back before you start realizing I got to do something. I got to balance. Have I lost my mind? Am I going? They say when you go crazy, it starts in the head. You know. So just like my psychiatrist said, if you think you're going to get better after 5 years of therapy, you're crazy. I don't know. All we have to do is I want to just get back to that, do the best I can, support as many people as I can. There's a lot of people out there. People have quirks. They have little, they're finicky. They're sensitive. They get their feelings hurt really easy. it's like we lost a lot of people, guys. If we go back and on the archive, if we go into the cemetery, that's what we might have to do next Halloween. He'll be here before you know it. Go up into the cemetery and dig up some of our old live streams. But we've lost. There's a lot of people that have been coming around, and don't know why that is. Retro Nerd Girl, you're on the right track. Now, wait a minute. Let's see. We got 56 minutes. Are we going to get out of here before it crosses over? Hi, Natalie. I save your videos in my watch later. Yes, Natalie's doing well. She's getting closer. I like these surprise lives, even though I missed some of them. They couldn't. That couldn't be why I like them. Could it? Oh, Ron, you be careful now. I'm watching you. I think so, guys. You know what? We can get out of here and get signed out before that hits the because it's going to have a lot more zeros attached to it. It looks a lot longer. Are you guys okay with that? We only got 2 likes, 12 eyeballs. Uh, Everybody's working. It's getting late. Tomorrow's a big day, Sunday. We're watching football, and I was just honored that. And now look, now we got 16 eyeballs in here. But I think we want to get out of here, don't we, guys? Keep it under an hour. Doesn't matter. But what's the point? Now we got 18 eyeballs in here. Happens every time, doesn't it, Keith? We talk about it. Happens every time because we're going to give the countdown the Mission Impossible. They call that Mission Impossible. If it's Mission Impossible, how come they've already completed it like 5 or 6 times? Doesn't make any sense. How can it be Mission Impossible? They completed it already. So Ron likes to. What we're going to do, guys. So look at the going forward. We'll do this next one here at 7 o'clock, guys, 7 p.m. But I think maybe going forward, we go a little bit earlier. I think that could appease some people. We try different times. It's still the same. We're in a bubble. YouTube is. We're in a little bubble, and that's okay. YouTube. That's their strategy of choice. That's how they want it. No problem. We accept it. We have to accept what is. Ron, let's see. Ron, I made a wish to be happy, but now I'm living with 6 short guys and working down a mine. Okay. I made a wish to be happy, but now I'm living with 6 short guys and working down a mine. You're working in a mine? Just happy new year to everybody. I don't see by Tuesday night, but then again, I'm not going to see them anyway. LOL. Guys, look at this, guys. We're running close now. Look at this. And it's going to be Keith's call. It's 59 minutes and 30 seconds. We got to get out of here, guys, if we're going to do it. Do we do it or are we going to go over? Guys, here it is again. There's that moment in time. And plus, we got 18 eyeballs in here. And are we going to get signed out in time? I'm trapped right now. Now we got 20 cotton picking eyeballs in here. And we're going to go over. Oh, well. Nine, eight, seven, six, five, four, three, two, one. Bingo! Look at that. Thanks, Keith. Bless America. That's on Keith. Happy New Year. Keith, explain this that we have 20 eyeballs in here right now. What the furry flying fox? No idea, man. No idea what's going on here. Okay, do another hour. Nah, I probably bet no, because you know what? I'll be wound up like a June bug, and I'm not going to get any sleep. I'm going to be already wired up, and I'm going to be up all night, and I got a live stream to do. But Retro Nerd Girl, I mean, you know what? Ron has never made me laugh. I still want to go into get that clip and go on there. He had me laughing so cotton picking hard. We did a 5 hour marathon. And we never planned it. It just happened. And the whole story is there and how it happened. And oh God, Ron had me laughing so hard, man. God, that was funny. And it all stemmed from Nag Jerk. He was being serious. And oh God, it was so funny. There was a moment in there that is I would like to be able to clip that out and make a video of it. That'd be funny. I don't understand. Everybody waits. Yeah, till the end. That's just another. That's all how it is, man. It's YouTube. Ain't no figuring out YouTube. So yeah, you think you got it? I thought, you know what, guys, watch this. I got it. I got this. Whenever I upload a video, at 4:30 in the afternoon on the weekends, I always get 500 views. Well, so much for thinking because no, that doesn't work. There is no formula. And they purposely have it set like that to where, if you could figure it out, then everybody would. So that's what an algorithm is. Guy said this hat never goes out of style. It looks ridiculous all year round. The only guy in Vegas who wears a rented hat. And look at me. Maybe it's you can't say it's the way I dress. You can't say it's my hat. You can't say it's this awesome Elgato, not a sponsor. I mean that's the best I can do. I don't have a DSLR camera or DLS. I don't know how you even say it, but they're pretty fancy. Happy baby's laughing. She's happy, right? And Natalie will be happy, right? Natalie's had her goal to get to her 3,000. Probably going to do a room raid. We'll be up there for about starting at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And Natalie, I think that she has a video scheduled, so that's a great way to decompress after our live stream. And then we'll find out. Ron, we don't talk about it. I mean, people, they're entitled. I know that I was crossing boundaries, and it's a lot of times it's none of my business. What people do with their own energy and their channel is their business. I don't. I've been told that, Cory, you do too much preaching. It's all you do is you preach and you preach and you preach. So I don't like to preach, but we just want to help the people that come clean and that can voice their opinion and say, tell us what they want, what you need. Keith is rip raring to go, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, Keith is he's got his eyes. And they're slacking. I ain't gonna say who it is. I'm not gonna name any names. I didn't say it, but Keith is ready to pull the trigger and help somebody, but I don't know what they're doing. I'm not gonna say nothing. It's not my place. It's not my place to say, so I'm not gonna do it. Now, Keith, right now. Keith, do me a favor. Think of any card in the deck. Any card, any card, any card, any card. Let's synchronize the chat. We're looking in real time. We're going to give you 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bingo. Do we have it? Hello? Bueller? Keith, name a card. Now, Keith, you know what he did? I think he may have fell back to sleep. But Keith, We're waiting. I got a card. We could do it. Come on, Keith. You just typed in the comments a couple seconds ago. Okay, Keith. It's going to be anticlimactic if I reveal the card first. Oh, Keith, you had your chance. I'm going to set it down now. We'll go slow. Wait a minute. There it is. You saw it, guys. It's right there. Three of clubs. Three of clubs. Now watch. I'm going to take the three of clubs, and when I snap, it instantly changes into the ace of diamonds. Now I'm going to take the ace of diamonds and change it now to the. You guys saw it right there. The three of clubs. I rest my case. I'll be here all week. Can't fake that. And Keith, there's 20 eyeballs that got to see that. We got 20 eyeballs and 2 likes. We like that. That's good. It makes sense. See? Bada sing, bada bang. See, the question is that's the $64,000 question. Um, I've done 22 eyeballs, Keith. You look at this. 2:15 in the morning on a Sunday morning. People are going to be getting up and they're going to be getting ready to watch some football. Look at that. That was great. Wonderful. Thank you. Yes, Retro Nerd Girl, thank you for appreciate that. See that it's a magnified, magnificent mind synchronized in harmonic. We're called that harmonical thought, where it's a receiver and a broadcaster, someone that projects the image, a visual image of something in their mind. And that we call that mind to mind contact reading. Somebody projects the thought, and I can actually look through the looking glass through a lens of a camera. And with my synthesized, magnificent, magnified mind, we can get our minds to vibrate in sympathy, and then just read minds just like that. And everybody got to see it. So you guys will see the replay. You'll see that before the card was even revealed, I was ready to check out because I didn't even know. I didn't even know if Keith was here. I thought he maybe fell asleep because he does that rapid sleep induction. He's been studying hypnosis and hypnotism. And he's like, sleep, 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 sleep. And he could just go down just like that, lights out. It's called rapid sleep induction. And he can be out in 2 seconds. So I thought maybe he hypnotized himself and he went to sleep. And so we took a long shot, and I was giving him it. You guys saw. I mean, it was just getting ready. It's going to be over because it's going to go out of sight. And then bang, he delivered. So yeah, kudos to Keith. Tell him what he's won, Bob. Bob? Could you tell Keith what he won? You know what? Does anybody watch the replays on these cotton picking live streams? 20 eyeballs, 2 likes. That was great. Thank you, Retro No Girl. I was getting a Dr. Pepper, and for some reason, I threw pillows all over the room last night. There's a joke in there somewhere. I was getting a Dr. Pepper for some reason. Threw pillows all over the room. Yeah, wonderful. Restaurant Nero. Okay, wait a minute. Said Retro No Girl. If you'd said that, I would have said the Queen of Hearts. Um, well, that the Queen of Hearts. How could I just have that one right here? That was my second run. You saw it right there, guys. I mean, everybody says the Queen of Hearts, man. That's the easy one. But can you do the impromptu floating Queen of Hearts? What the hey? Actually, looks like you're really floating. Oh, just here listening. Okay, Retro Nerd Girl. If you'd said that, I would have said the Queen of Hearts. Yeah. Well, guys, we're an hour and 10 minutes now. What do you think? We got everybody's link in here. Everybody had a little bit of fun. Retro Nerd Girl's got to go back to work. Natalie, I don't know where she's at. What happened to her? So we're gonna try to get her up over the mark. All right, that's what we're going to do. It is 2:30, and I think that this was a success. Keith, are you happy? Because Keith needs to go back to bed. Yep, needs to go back to bed. Anyways, Keith, yeah, you know what? You did good on this one, man. Thank you for lending us your mind there for just a few moments. Anyways, guys, with all that being said, more was done than was said, or more was said than was done. You guys know I'm a man of very few words. Before we close, I'd like to say a few words. No. Anyways, guys, you guys are awesome. Again, thank you so much. You guys all help put me on the map, and I just want to sit here and I want to be here for you guys. All right. So that's what we do. We drop links. Everybody's link is in the chat. So when they get the replay, they can follow along. Um, Hopefully, somebody comes visit your channel. They can say that, oh, wow, I saw you on Cory's comedy channel. You were in the fun club. Small channels. If you're a new channel, you're looking to grow a channel, you need a community. We got a great, diverse community. A lot of people here. A lot of amazing creators. We're fun people. And we're here tomorrow. All right. You missed this. This is a secret session. Tomorrow we go live in real time and 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Ron from the future, because it'll be Monday over there. So he's a day ahead of us, but he'll be there. Pretty sure he will be. He sets his alarm. But we know everybody that are in here, awesome people. And I just want to thank you guys. So we're going to do, because, from going forward, from here on out, this is what we're going to do. Retro Nerd Girl, Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year to you too. But this is what we do. This is a ceremonial. We do this because as soon as this video is over, YouTube will come in. They have a truck comes by, a big old flatbed truck. They just throw the video up on there and they drive it to the cemetery and they throw it in the cemetery and they bury it. So this is where this video will rest. It will allow it to rest in peace. It dies a lonely death. It just gets buried alive. So what we do is when we say our adieus or our farewells, we tell this is our mantra as we count down, like we are going to start doing. It's two process. You type, click end screen, a second screen prompts, and this is this. When I click this, we flatline. We're gone. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do it now. If you're ready, say ready. Everybody's link is in the chat. So here we go, guys. This video will self-destruct in 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, King, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.